is up, guys? It is time for yet another tier list video. I'm your host, BC Kane, and this one, no pun intended, well, maybe pun intended, but it's going to be a very smashing one because we are going to rank every single stage in the history of Super Smash Bros. That includes 64, Melee, Brawl, 3DS, Wii U, Ultimate, and Ultimate's DLC. So this is going to be a pretty beefy tier list. Without further ado, let's get right into it. And just to get this out there now, these are going to be out of order. So we're going to go chronologically because I don't want to have to like rearrange this and take an hour to do so. So yeah, sorry if I stutter a lot. I probably will. But with that said, let's get right into this massive smashing good tier list. Alright, so Saffron City, I think, is a pretty good one. I'll probably put that in like maybe like high C, I'd put that in. Sector Z, I think is a pretty iconic one from 64. I would say I would go B here. I might put Saffron City at B, maybe just above Sector Z, because I do love how the Pokemon will affect the battle. Shadow Moses, I think, is a cool like thing to have because of Metal Gear and, you know, Snake being in the game. But it's not that great. I'd probably put that in like maybe C or D. I'll go C for right now. Skyloft is great. I love traveling stages. One of my favorites, I would say. That might be my first S. I'm not sure. I love getting to stop in various places in Skyloft. It's always a fun battle. Sky World from Kid Icarus. I would maybe go like I might go like high C here. It's fine. I think the platforms being breakable, kinda, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of it, but it's a fine stage. Small battlefield, basic as hell. I'll probably put that in like maybe D or C, probably like low C. Smashville, kind of the same thing, low C. I think low C to high D will be saved for like the very basic of basic stages. So like Battlefield, Smashville. So anything that's like that will probably go in like C or D. Spirit Pillar, I think, is kind of like Battlefield and Smashville, but it has a lot more to it with, you know, Palkia, Dialga, Cresselia affecting the battle. So, I would say maybe, like, I would maybe go high C here. I think there's enough elements to it that make it kind of a unique stage. Spiral Mountain, I think, is a pretty good, low B stage. I love how it, like, spins around. Spiral Mountain, kind of a thing that no other stage has done before. Now having played Banjo-Kazooie, I understand all the references and whatnot. That's kind of cool. Spirit Train, easy A. I'm not like, you know, I know some people are not like a huge fan of the stages where they move and you have to like, you know, battle your opponent along with the stage, but I think Spirit Train is a really good one. It's not like too chaotic, and it's a train. Like, how can you not love getting to fight on a train? It's a cool idea, so, yeah, easy A for Spirit Train. Brinstar, you know what? I might go D here for these ones and put Brinstar in like low C. Well, no, it's better than Moses. I would say better than Sky World, and I put it like maybe below Spirit Pillar, so I'll put it there. Spring Stadium, pretty basic. I do love the platforms that spring you up on each side. That's kind of cool. I would maybe go here. It's still on the basic side, but it's fine. Summit's a good one. I'd put Summit in, like, maybe low B. Honestly, no, there's a lot that goes on in this one. I would say maybe, like, mid B is where I'd put it. Super Happy Tree is really basic. I would maybe go, like, D for this one. It's a cute, like, artistic-looking stage, but it's not a lot going on here. I'd probably put it above these two, but maybe no higher than D. We'll see. Again, these might shift around as we go down the list a bit, but for now I'm gonna put it here. Mario Maker is great, like, cool concept, getting to, like, you know, having each stage be different as you play it more and more and getting the stage like built in front of you. Cool idea, so definite A for Mario Maker. Suzaku Castle, that's probably a solid B. It is kind of on the basic side. I'd maybe go even like high C for this one. You know what? I would maybe, is it better than Spiral Mountain, though? That's a, I'm gonna say no. I might change my mind later, but we're gonna put it here for right now. We gotta keep going. Temple is one of the best, like, easy S, like, easy S++. One of the best of all time. Like, it's an iconic stage for a reason, so there you go. Like, I hate Zelda 2, but it's probably one of the best stages in Smash Bros. History, so I gotta give it that. So, S for Temple. Tomodachi Life, kinda underrated. I would go maybe low B for this one. It's a fun, cute stage. Like, I haven't played Tomodachi Life, but I know, like, you know, what it's about, and it's a pretty cool, like, house stage, I gotta say, so, I'd go above Suzaku, honestly. I would probably go even above Spiral Mountain. Well, I'm gonna put it here. Tortimer Island, I think, is probably a C. It's a fun beach stage, but not a lot goes on here, so, probably about there is where I'd put it. Town and City, same as Smashville, kind of basic, kind of boring. Honestly, I could probably go either way with this. I'm gonna put Town and City above Smashville. Umbra Clock Tower is kind of a fun one, but not a lot really goes on here. I would maybe go... this is a tough one. Umbra Clock Tower. It's a cool concept, but again, not a lot really happening. There is a lot of background elements, though. I gotta give it that. I can maybe see it being put in low B. I'd probably put it there. Brinstar Depths is a really underrated one. I'd probably go, like, maybe high B for this one. I do love Crate getting to, you know, flip the stage every now and then. Cool vibe and atmosphere here. Might be a bit high for some people, but I do love Brinstar Depths. So, there we go. Unova Pokemon League. This one is probably at least a B. I do love how the stage works with, like, Zekrom and Reshiram. And then seeing the Plasma Castle in the background is kind of cool. I would maybe go, might be a bit biased, I'm sorry, I'm gonna put it here. I'm putting it in high B. I know some people are so against, like, stage hazards, but I think some are actually good and not, like, you know, annoying, like this one, for example, so I'll give it that. Venom is kinda... It's not quite as good as Sector Z, but I do think it's a good stage. I would maybe put it, probably there below Spiral Mountain. This is hard, man. There's, like, over 100 stages. I gotta make sure I like, want to put it there for sure. You know what, here, I'm gonna put it, like, right below Sector Z. I think Sector Z is the better of the ship stages, like the Starbox ones, but, Venom's still good. WarioWare is, like, another classic. I love it. It's not quite S tier for me, but it's definitely at least A tier. I'd put it above Mario Maker. I'd put it probably below Spirit Train, but it's another great stage. Wii Fit Studio is a really cool concept, but again, pretty basic. So, I'm gonna say maybe, like, a C. Maybe, like, a high C for me. You know what? I'll put it here. Wily Castle could have been great, but the Yellow Devil is a bastard. Like, if you don't have him on, it's a fine stage, but I gotta count hazards as part of this, so Wily Castle is kind of annoying. I gotta go with D, I'm sorry. I do like Mega Man, having played it for the first time last year, but, yeah, if we're counting all the hazards for every stage here, I gotta put it in D tier. If it wasn't hazard-based, I'd probably put it, like, maybe somewhere in C, but with the Yellow Devil, it's kind of a pain to fight on, so, actually, I might even go lower. No, I'm gonna put it here. Windy Hill Zone, I think, is cool. I played Lost World for the first time last year, I think. It was a pretty decent game. Windy Hill Zone, I would say, is maybe, like, I would maybe put it, like, below Venom. It's... The B is probably gonna be the hardest one, because all these are good stages, but it's just based on which ones have the most to, like, you know, love about them. But I do love Windy Hill Zone. It's just not, like, in my upper B tier. Woolly World is very, very good. I would say probably, like, high B. I haven't played the game yet. I really want to one day. But Woolly World is a great art style, great concept, fun places to fight on. So I'll give it that. Wrecking Crew, I'm not a huge fan of. I think the concept, again, like Wii Fit Studio, is cool, but, I think it's actually a lot less fun to fight on than some of these. I'm gonna go low C for this one. It might be low D, or not low D, but like maybe high D after this, but we'll see. Woohoo Island, instant classic, S tier. One of the best travel stages of all time. I adore Woohoo Island. It's got some of the best places to fight on in terms of, like, you know, places you go on in the traveling stage, so gotta give it that. I'd put it maybe even above Skyloft. Like, I think both are fantastic, but if I had to pick one, I'd probably pick Woohoo Island. So there we go. Yggdrasil's Altar. This one I don't remember that much. I know it's a traveling stage, but I don't remember, like, all the places you stop at. I think you stay on the platform the whole time, don't you? I would maybe go, like, high B, I would say. I should have played it more when it came out, but it's fine. Castle Siege is another great one. I'm not a huge Fire Emblem guy, but I do love this stage so much. I love getting to, like, go all the different areas. I love the lava cave stage. That's one of my favorite parts of it. So low A for me for Castle Siege. Yoshi's Island. I do love Yoshi's Island, the game, but the stage, could have been better. I'll put it above Wrecking Crew, though. Maybe above Shadow Mode. Well, no, I'd put it maybe here. It's fine. Melee Yoshi's Island. Ooh. It is an iconic stage. It's a fun one. But where would I put it? I do like it a lot. I might go like mid B tier. Oh my god, this is hard. Again, B is like the hardest one, because all these are good, at least. But it's just which ones are the best that I prefer. I'm gonna go like maybe here. These might shift around later, I don't know, but I'm gonna keep it at a spot right now so I can keep going. Yoshi's Story, basic stage, probably like a low C. Actually, it is kind of on the boring side. I'd probably go like D. Nah, I'd go here, honestly. Cloud Sea of Allrest is a fun one. Another fun, like, Xenoblade traveling stage. Haven't played 2 yet, I really want to, but, I'll probably go, like, just above Yggdrasil, I would say. Colosseum's another underrated one. I'd probably go, like, maybe low B for Colosseum. Yeah, I'd probably go here. Low B sounds good. Corneria is an instant classic. That's definitely like an A tier. I adore Corneria. I think the older versions are better. I think Ultimate is one of the less fun ones, but on an overall sense, Corneria is a pretty damn fun stage, so I'll put it at A tier. Delfino Plaza, another easy S. I love travel stages, alright? I love them. I love them so much. A lot of them don't hit that well, but these ones in S tier are, like, best of the best. Woo, they're good. So, Delfino Plaza, easy S. Distant Planet? It is kind of fun. I would say maybe, like, C. I'm gonna go here. I think the low C tiers are so similar in terms of fun value to where, like, they can go either way, but it's just personal preference. Dracula's Castle is another good one. I love getting to fight the bosses, surprisingly, because a lot of them have bosses that are kind of annoying. But Dracula's Castle is one of the more fun ones, for sure. I would say... I'm gonna go here. Put it in, like, high B tier, under Unova Pokemon League. Dreamland, very, very basic. I would say, like, maybe even here, like, in D tier. Like D is for, like, the ones that are basic, but also not that fun, and F is for, like, the actual bad stages, so we'll get to that in a bit. 3D Land, another great one. I'm a huge Mario fan. It might be kind of biased, but I think 3D Land is very, very fun to fight on. It's one of the best, like, auto stages that Smash has had, in my opinion, so, I'm gonna go maybe, like, low A is where I'd put 3D Land. Dreamland GB is very underrated. I think the concept here is, very, very cool with it being, like, a Game Boy traveling stage. Honestly, I might go high B for this. This one is really fun to fight on. It's a moving stage, it's an auto one, but, like, it's actually really fun and unique, I gotta say. You know what? I might be biased. I don't know. I might be going here. I might go in, like, high B tier. Might shock some people. I don't know, but I think Dreamland GB deserves more love than what it gets, so there we go. Duck Hunt is very unique, I gotta say. Duck Hunt is really, really fun. It is kind of a basic stage, like, on a platform kind of sense. It's just, like, one line. But, it's gotta be at least C for the uniqueness of it. It's gotta be, right? Like, I might put it there. Again, I do like Duck Hunt, but, like, if there was more to do, like, platform-wise, it'd be better, but, Again, cool concept, kind of mid-stage design. That's what I'll say about that. Figure 8 Circuit, I really like. That's probably another B tier for me. I would maybe put it, like, here, below. No, it's above Tomodachi. It's above Windy Hill Zone. It's probably above Venom and Sector. No, I'd put it there. FD is hard because there's so many versions of it. If we're ranking just this version, I'd probably put it like well, nah, I'd put it with Battlefield. No, because it has the background, though. The background's always cool in FD. You know what, here, I'm gonna go low C. Because it is very basic, but the backgrounds of each one are so fun to look at, especially we use like the best by far with the Earth and Sun colliding. Great stuff, so I gotta give it that. Find Me is a good one. I love getting to save my little me dude from the dragon boss. I'm gonna go maybe like I'm gonna say maybe here. Well, no. I'm gonna go here for Find Me. I think that one's probably the best spot to put it. Flat Zone 1, 2, and X. Ooh. Okay, now these ones I don't remember which ones are like which ones have what Game & Watch games. They're not my favorites. They might just be ranked over each other. I'm gonna go low B for all these. They might move up in the future, but I'm gonna rank X as the best, 2 as the second best, and 1 is the worst. But they're probably at least like low B because they are kind of unique, battle-wise. Fountain of Dreams, it is pretty basic, but it is pretty iconic. I'm gonna go maybe. I want to go higher, but I know it's like not. It's too basic. Like the design of it is cool and pretty and beautiful, but I'm gonna go here. I'll go like high C for Fountain of Dreams. How much do we have left? Oh my god, we're like almost 20 minutes in. We gotta hurry up here a little bit. Foresight is I would say B. Maybe like a B. I'll put it there. This one sucks. I want to love 75M, but it's not a fun stage to fight on. I love Donkey Kong. I love the original arcade game, but this stage fucking sucks to fight on. I'm sorry. It's not fun. That's the first F tier for sure. Frigate Orpheon, I think, is cool. Maybe like a low, like maybe C, I'm thinking. It is kind of like Spear Pillar in a way. I'll put it below Spear Pillar. It's a fine stage. Gamer is fun in some cases and not fun in other cases because of the lady that like tries to knock you off the stage. What is it? The mom. So I might go like somewhere in C tier for Gamer. Cause like, again, it's like half and half. Like, half of the battles are really fun and half aren't for me because of that damn mom. I'll go like mid C tier. I think that's probably the best spot to put it. Garden of Hope is decent. It's a decent stage from Smash 4. I do like the creatures that come in, I gotta say. This is getting hard, man. This is really getting so hard. I'll go like maybe low B. Actually, I'll put it like maybe a little bit above. Probably above that. Probably keep it there. Garreg Mach Monastery from 3 Houses, I think is fine. I would say probably like, maybe mid-B tier. God, it's like, here's the thing. It's like, it's not hard to, like, rank what tier it's in. It's like, which do they go above? That's the hardest part of this. Because, like, is it better than these stages that I've already ranked? It's so hard, man. Garrigmach Monastery is a fun little, like, traveling stage, kinda. It's like Castle Siege, but a little bit not... It's not as good as Castle Siege. I'd probably put it, like, maybe, like, high B, I would say. Galar Plain is actually really cool. I just played Xenoblade for the first time, and it's a lot of fun. But this stage, it's good. I would say the platforms kind of ruin it a little bit. I'd probably go, like, maybe low B. No, I'd go maybe high C. I think high C is a good spot for it. Gerudo Valley is a lot of fun because of, I know Kuma and Kotake are kind of divisive in terms of stage bosses, but I do kind of like them. I would maybe go, like, low B for Gerudo Valley. It's a pretty fun one. Golden Plains is, actually really, really unique, I gotta say. Because the whole, like, coin collecting thing that gives you that armor if you get, like, 100 coins or something. This one's very underrated. I gotta put it, like, maybe high B tier. You know what? I might get some flack for this. I don't know. Like, I know Mario Bros. 2 on 3DS is not the best, like, of the new Mario Bros. Games, but Golden Plains is actually really good. I'm gonna go high B for this one. Great Bay is another classic one. Not one of my personal favorites overall, but I do really enjoy it. I'm gonna go, like, maybe here for Great Bay. I think that's a good spot to put it, like, maybe mid-B tier. Oh, man, here's the thing, right? With the 8-player stages, I get why they did them, right? Because they want to have stages that are just for 8-player Smash to, like, you know, make it make sense, but Great Cave Offensive is just, it's very colorful and pretty to look at, but it is not fun to fight on. I'm sorry, not even on 8-player Smash. It's actually, like, just as bad in 8-player as it is in, like, 1v1, for example, so definite F tier there. Great Plateau Tower, like, I love Breath of the Wild, but this stage is really, really basic. I'm gonna go, like, maybe... It is better than these ones. I'd probably go here for Great Plateau Tower. It could have been a bit better. Arena Ferox is kinda underrated and kind of forgettable, but, it's a good one. I'd probably go, like, maybe, like, mid-C tier for this one. Green's very basic. Like, maybe, I'd probably go, like, low, like, maybe, like, right here-ish for Greens. Green Hill Zone, maybe a bit overrated, in my opinion. I do love Sonic, but, this is not a super fun stage to fight on, in my opinion. I'm gonna go maybe, like, right there for Green Hill Zone. Halberd's a classic, I gotta say. Halberd's easy A. I love seeing the ship in the background. It's a cool little traveling stage. Not one of, like, the top of the top for traveling, like Delfino and Skyloft, but it's still a lot of fun, so A for Halberd. Hannibal sucks. Hannibal is one of the worst of all time. Again, the art of this is fantastic. I love the concept of, like, all the colors and the leaves, but it's not fun to fight on. I'm sorry. Like, again, great concept, bad execution of stage design, I gotta say. So there we go. Hollow Bastion, which is the Sora stage. I think it's pretty... It's got a cool, like, stained glass portion of it, which is kind of fun to fight in. Not one of the best overall traveling ones, in my opinion, though. I would still go maybe high B tier for this one. I'll put it, like, maybe below Dreamland GB. Hyrule Castle is an instant classic. I'd probably go at least B tier for this one. I'm gonna go... this is getting harder. I'm gonna go right here for Hyrule Castle. Icicle Mountain is trash. It's trash. It is one of the worst, like, auto ones they've ever done. Because you're fighting the stage a lot more than you'll ever fight your opponents. Because, like, it moves way too quick. I'm not a big fan of Icicle Mountain. I'm sorry. Jungle Hijinks is a lot of fun because of the whole foreground, background play. So, I would put this probably, like, at least, like, mid-B. this one's really unique and fun to fight on. As far as where, it's getting harder, man. I told you B tier is the hardest because these are all good stages, but it's just which ones are the best. I would go about here for Jungle Hijinks, I would say. Actually, no, I put it above Draco's Castle. I put it, like, right there. Jungle Japes, it's fine. Probably, like, low C tier. Well, I'd put it here. It's pretty basic. This one is very overhated. I actually really like Kalos Pokemon League. It's not as good as Univun in my opinion, but I do like all the rooms in Kalos Pokemon League. But I can't see why people wouldn't love it. I'll go low B. I'll go low B. I think this one could have had a bit more work for it and a bit more to like, I don't know. I feel like if they kind of toned down on the hazards that are here, it might be a bit more fun, but for what it is, I do like it, but I do see why people would rank this like maybe C or D, but for me, it's probably low B. Balloon Fight is pretty unique, but it is on the basicer, more on the basic side. I'm gonna go like maybe at a high C for this one. No, I might go lower. I'll put it here. King of Fighters Stadium is actually really fun because of the walls, because you have to like break your opponent through them. But it's not one of my like overall favorites. I'm not like a huge fan of it. Honestly, I might put it above Suzaku Castle. Well, actually, maybe even above Forsyth. I would probably put it here. That's a good spot for it. Congo Falls is very basic. I would say better than Gamer, better than Moses, better than Skyworld. Probably about here for Congo Falls. Congo Jungle is very, very, very basic. Probably about here with the D tiers. Living Room is very underrated. I actually like all the falling blocks and the pets in the background. But some people actually don't like it that much, and I can definitely see why. For me, I do like it, though. I might move some of this around, though. I might be moving some things. I might move Kalos down to C, now that I think about it. Maybe even Gerudo Valley, just a little bit. I'm gonna rank Living Room probably at, like, a... maybe, like, this one right here sounds good. B is so hard, man. I can't. B is the worst, because, like... Again, they're all good stages, at least, but it's just which ones are the best. It's so hard to figure that out. Luigi's Mansion? It is kind of similar to Tomodachi Life, but maybe it's a bit more fun. I'm gonna put it here, because they are very similar in how they function, but I think Mansion's probably the overall better one. Lilac Cruise is, a bit underrated. Definitely it's a B stage. It's probably with Sector Z and Venom, I would say. I'd probably put this, like, maybe above Great Bay. Probably above Hyrule Castle. Probably above Saffron City. I would probably stop here, before Jungle Hijinks, but that's a good spot for it. Magicant is really pretty, but it's not as good of a stage as people make it out to be. That's probably going in C tier somewhere. I can see it being put in high C tier. I mean, again, it is a pretty stage to look at, and the platforms are fun, and there are some fun parts about this stage. I would maybe go... I'm gonna put it here. Probably, like, between Spear Pillar and Frigate sounds like a good spot. Actually, no, I'd probably go here. Just below Frigate, but it's still a fun stage. Mario Bros. Is... I want to like it, but it's just... it's not that fun to fight on. Mario Circuit is really fun to fight on. Definitely better than Figure 8 Circuit. Honestly, I might be going, like, high B tier. I really enjoyed Mario Circuit. Maybe even... No... I'll keep it there. I'll keep it in high B. I might be moving Flat Zone down to C now that I think about it. There we go. That looks more right to me. Mario Galaxy. I know I'm biased, but I do actually like Mario Galaxy, but I do agree it's not one of the best. I would say at least a B tier. And no, not because I'm biased, I actually do think the stage is really good. Honestly, oh man. I would maybe go here for Mario Galaxy. That looks right to me. Yeah, I'll keep it there. Battlefield, going with these ones in D tier, basic of the basic. Mementos is really fun to fight on. Really colorful, too. I haven't played Persona, but I know how cool it is and how stylish it is based on what people have said about it. But it is on the basic side, kinda. I think I'll go, like, maybe low B. Maybe, like, about here for Mementos. Midgar is pretty damn fun with all the different hazards. They're not that annoying, honestly. I actually like all the hazards. Midgar would probably be about... it's getting hard, man. This B tier is just so... man. I'm gonna go high B. Probably above Hollow Bastion. Probably above Dreamland. Probably above some of these. Might be too high for it, though. I don't know. No, I'd go lower. I'll put it, like, maybe here. Between Lylat and Dracula's Castle. And then I might move Colosseum down to C. That looks good to me, I think. Okay, Miiverse is pretty cool because of, you know, Miiverse itself. But it could have been a bit... It is pretty basic. I'll put it in, like, maybe D. You know what? Yeah, I'll put it right here. I'll put it, like, the top, like, near the top of D. Minecraft World. Pretty damn fun, I gotta say. Maybe, like, a high B. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I might move some stuff. Mario Circuit, put that in A tier. Spirit Train, go up to S. WarioWare, go up to S. I'm putting it here. Honestly, I really like Minecraft World. The ones where it's like the stage is different every time makes for a good fight every single time you go on it, so I gotta put it there. I might move Siege above these ones, though, I gotta say. Just a little bit. I moved Freeland up, too. Okay, I think that one looks good to me. We'll keep it there. Mishima Dojo, I would say with King of Fight... Well, no, it's a lot more basic than King of Fight. Well, no, because that's also kind of basic. I'll put it below King of Fighters. That's probably good for it. Moray Towers, I love so much. Definite A tier. I would say, like, maybe low A tier. Mushroom Kingdom... probably like maybe right here in low B tier. Mushroom Kingdom from Super Smash Bros. The original? Probably the same. Okay, these are definitely higher. Hold on. These are for sure higher than these ones. Mementos is probably higher. Suzaku and Umbra are probably going to stay where they're at, though. Mushroom Kingdom 2 is very, very basic. Also really small. It's a very small stage. I would say... I would put it here in, like, low C tier. Kingdom U from Smash 4 is actually really fun to fight on. That's probably at least a B tier. I would put it maybe, like... Because it does have a bunch of areas to fight in, like, the different, like, world themes of that game. So I gotta give it that. I'd put it, like, maybe here. Like, above Summit. Actually, no, I put it below Summit. I do like Summit a lot. No, I put it here. Big Battlefield, same deal with the other ones. Put it in D. Mushroomy Kingdom, I want to like a lot, but it just... The moving is actually not fun in this one. I'm gonna go low D, because there are some cool things about it here and there, but it's definitely one of the lesser fun stages. But lesser, whatever. Mute City... Wait. That's not Portown Aerodive, though, right? Yeah, no. Oh, okay. This is Mute City from, I think, Melee, right? Or no, that's Big Blue. Whatever, I think this is from Melee. It's cool. I'll put it in like maybe a B tier. SNES is probably also kind of a B tier. Honestly, no. God, it's getting hard, man. This is so hard. There's so many stages in this series. It wasn't that fun to fight on, I gotta say. I'll put it like maybe like low B tier for these ones. New York City Hall is a fun traveling stage, but it could have been a bit better. That's probably like a low B for me. Probably above some of these. I would probably put it like maybe here. Because it could have been more than what it was. Because like I was so hyped for it, but then it kind of just didn't live up to what I hoped it would be. I'm moving these up to A actually. Those deserve to be in A tier. Newport City is way too big. That's kind of a not fun stage, but it's probably like a D tier. Norfair, there was too much lava just spewing everywhere, so kind of a... It could have been fine, but I'll put it in D tier. Northern Cave is actually pretty solid overall. Like maybe like a mid C. Own It is fine. God, this is so hard. There's so many stages. How can anybody rank these, man? This is so hard. Northern Cave is fine. Actually, God, this is so hard. Own It, or On It, whatever you say it as. Probably about there. Orbital Gate Assault is actually a lot of fun. That's definitely like a high B tier. I really like Orbital Gate Assault. Probably above a lot of these in B tier. I'd probably put that like a high B tier. Pac-Land sucks. Pac-Land straight up sucks. Yeah, I'd put that like maybe there. That's probably a good spot for it. Big Blue is a lot of fun. Probably put these with the Mute Cities in like low B tier. I'd put these below, honestly, now that I think about it. These are definitely lower. Yeah, these are all lower than the F-Zero ones for sure. And I think Mementos is probably lower. Foresight's probably no, I'll keep it there. Pac-Maze is like for sure the better of the Pac-Man ones in Smash 4. I love Pac-Maze. Probably around like, it's not that fun to fight on, but it is kind of a unique concept. I'll put that in like a B tier, maybe put this in A tier. That probably looks right to me. I'll put it like maybe right there, below New York City Hall. Palutena's Temple is fine, but like Newport City, it's way too big. Paper Mario is great. That's like a high A tier. I adore. Actually, no, put that in S. No, I put it in A. I love Paper Mario though. One of the best ones in Smash 4. Peach's Castle is kind of like Hyrule Castle, so I'll put those like next to each other. Where is Hyrule Castle? It's a fine... I'm putting Galaxy above these ones. I know I'm shifting a lot, I'm sorry. This is hard, alright? Please understand. PictoChat's a lot of fun. That's an easy A tier. The concept here is fantastic. Holy shit. I would say maybe even here in like high A tier. 2 is even better, so probably like high A tier again. Pilot Wings is actually really, really fun. I would say like mid to high A tier, like maybe below, actually no, probably above 3D Land, probably above Castle Siege. Pirate Ship is a pretty basic but fun stage, probably like a B tier. There's some like elements that happen, like stage hazards that are actually kind of fun. I would maybe go, I would go here for Pirate Ship, I would say. Planet Zebes, it's fine. I'd probably go like mid, like maybe mid C, like maybe right here for Planet Zebes. Probably like, it is pretty iconic though. I'll put it here. Poke Floats is like instant classic. That's definite S. Probably like my second favorite behind Temple. Boxing Ring's also a lot of fun. It is kind of a flat stage, but it's a cool concept though. I'll give it that. I'll put it like maybe low B above some of these. Yeah, that looks right. Stadium 1 and 2 are both, like, at least an A tier. I'd put 2 below in B tier, though, because it kind of did a bit too much at times. But Stadium 1 is, like, another instant classic, so definite A tier there. Aero Dive could have been fun, but the racers are kind of bullshit in this one. They go way too fast, so that's gonna be like a low D, probably about like right. I'll put it there. Actually, no, I'll put it like maybe above some of these in D tier. I'll put it like there, below Valley Castle. Actually, no, I'll put it here. Peach's Castle from Melee is also another instant classic. Probably like a B. Like a high B. No, I'd even go higher. I'm gonna go there. High B for Peach's Castle. Prism Tower is one of my favorite ones from Smash 4, instantly. I'm gonna go, like, maybe here for Prism Tower. I love the stage so much. Pyrosphere is cool because of Ridley, but otherwise it's a pretty basic stage. I am gonna go maybe here for Pyrosphere. That's probably good for me. Rainbow Cruise is kind of slow. It is a fun traveling stage, but it should have been a bit faster. It's a bit sluggish. That's probably like high D, I would say. Rainbow Road is oh my god, one of the best ones from Smash 3DS. That should have been in the Wii U version for sure. That one could have been like a great HD looking stage. I'm gonna say probably below Prism Tower, but definitely up there. Reset Bomb Forest. I like it. I think it's fine. I would probably go like maybe here for Reset Bomb Forest. That seems right to me. Rumble Falls scrolls way too quick, similar to Icicle Mountain, so we'll probably put those two in like F tier. I would say Rumble is probably the better one. Bridge of Eldin is another basic one. I do love Twilight Princess, but it is kind of just there for the most part. I would say it's probably like maybe high C. We'll put these in C tier as well. Okay, I think this looks good. Actually, no, move this down to D, actually, yeah. This one's just kind of, it's way too small. It should have been, like, a bit bigger than what it was, but it's fine. Alright, that looks good to me. I'm calling it there. So thank you all for watching. There is my final list of every stage across every Smash Bros. Game. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought, what you would change, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, everybody.